AJ and Christina?
Oh, they went to see Dirk.
Oh, please, I'm in therapy. My nerves. Oh, boy. He's letting things get to him again. Hey, let's sing song 41 in our songbooks. Stand up, stand tall.
I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in. I'm gonna stand up for what is right. Don't tell me everybody's doing it, 'cause I don't want to follow the crowd. I'm gonna stand up, stand tall for what I believe is right. I don't want to be worried what other people will say. Deep down inside me, I really want to be true to myself every day. I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in. I'm gonna stand up for what is right. Don't tell me everybody's doing it, 'cause I don't want to follow the crowd. I'm gonna stand up, stand tall for what I believe is right. I'm gonna stand up, right up for what I believe in. I believe in. I'm gonna stand up, so tall for what is right. Don't tell me everybody's doing it, 'cause I don't want to follow the crowd. I'm gonna stand up, stand tall. I'm gonna stand up, stand tall for what I believe is
Oh, my nerves.
Well, I guess I better start off this history.
Oh, history project?
Yeah, on 1812.
We did the same thing.
Yeah. Well, you did an English thing, huh?
Yeah, bewildering boulder dash.
What
I
a
tell
book.
you. So boring.
I know.
What do you want to be when you grow up, AJ?
Well, I'd kind of like to be a pro football player for 5 years and then get married and become a successful lawyer.
Not me. I think in the wintertime I'll open a scuba diving school in the Caribbean, and then in the summer I'll come home and practice as a dentist. Variety is the spice of life.
Well, I hope everything turns out the way you want it to.
It better. I'm depending on it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you have goals in your life, but never set your goals too low.
Too low? Well, I've heard of setting goals too high, but not too low.
Well, most people live for things that aren't enough. They hope and depend on things that aren't enough to reach for.
Can you expand on that, Dirk?
The things that you live for and hope for is the things that you depend on. Some people put everything into their house, and some into their car, into education. Some people depend on their friends. I'll tell you a story about a man who lived for his easy chair.
Easy chair?
That's right. His name was Bill. And this is what happened.
Boy, I don't think I can take too many more days like today. It's just one thing after another. So that can of Cairo fell on my foot. Oh, I thought...
Are you talking to yourself or praying out loud?
Pray? Me pray? Not me. But don't get me wrong. I think praying is just fine for some people, if it helps them. But then again, some people need a crush, don't they? Not me. I'm my own man.
I'm really sure you feel that way, Bill.
Well, what is praying? talking out loud to yourself. Let's face it, there really isn't anybody listening.
Maybe not to you, but he listens to me.
Oh, come on, Henry. I'm not in the mood to argue. Religion and politics are the two subjects I stay away from.
And there's little chance of you ever understanding either of them.
Ha ha! Joke! You're funny, Henry. You're quick.
It wasn't meant to be funny, Bill. When I first learned about prayer, I felt like a new man.
Oh, and what am I, an old man? Come on, Henry. I'm not in the mood to argue about who's right and who's wrong, even though some of us think we're better than the next guy because he listens to you.
I'm not a good man, and I'm not a bad man. I've simply been accepted by him, and that's why he listens to me. I can depend on him, and I can trust him.
Huh. Well, my easy chair keeps me together. Anytime, anywhere. Give me my easy chair.
You can't depend on a chair, Bill. It's time you raised your standards.
I do? Raise my standards? My chair keeps me together, makes me feel like a new man. See you around.
I won't answer your prayers, Bill. But you will answer my Lord, and I thank you.
Oh, why should I try for pie in the sky when I've got my easy chair? Well, I'm feeling pretty high, 'cause I know that by and by I'll be rocking in my easy chair. Well, it's more than just a friend, 'cause on it I can depend, and I know it will always be there. Well, let the world pass me by, I won't even sigh, 'cause I've got my easy chair. Oh, I should have been a musician.
I think I'll put Bill's chair over here. No, maybe over there. No, over here. This will be perfect. I have to remember to warn him, though, so he doesn't take his usual flying leap for the chair. He's going to be so surprised.
Home at last. Oh, Harriet will get that. I'm gonna fly to my pie in the sky.
Surprise, Bill. I rearranged the furniture. Do you like it?
You moved my chair.
Yes. Sorry I didn't warn you, but the phone rang.
And you moved my chair. That's my chair, Harriet.
Don't collapse, Bill.
Harriet, you don't know what kind of day I've had. Oh, I don't ask for much. I eat macaroni 3 nights a week, and I never complain. I take my lunch to work in a rusty lunch pail. And if I ever said anything,
Not until now.
but all I ask for is my chair be in its place when I come home for work. I depend on it.
Okay, Bill. Anything you say. Here, sit. I never knew he depended on that chair so much. Did you know that everyone, old or young, big or small, depends on something or someone? It's what keeps us going. It has been said that a man can live with just about everything he has taken away, except his hope. Without hope, he has no reason to carry on. And the thing that you hope for is the thing you're depending on. What do I hope for? A nice house. No, a nicer house and a happy family. What does Bill hope for? He just depends on his chair. Sonny raised his standards. Chair is not enough to be hoping for. Bill!
What? You woke me up.
When you said you depended on your chair, what did you mean?
Nothing, okay?
No, really, Bill.
Well, I need my chair. It's comfortable. It gives me something to look forward to after a bad day at work.
Oh, would you say it's what keeps you going?
Yeah, I would.
Bill, this chair's what you live and hope for.
Harriet, what's the matter with you?
There has to be more to the value of life than living to lie in a chair.
Why?
Because this is serious.
I don't see it.
I know.
Harriet, it's been a rough day. Just let me sleep, please.
You've got to raise your standards, Bill.
Oh, I will. When I wake up.
Oh.
The thing that is important to you, the thing you depend on and hope for, may not mean anything to someone else. Some people live for their paycheck. Some people to put lots of money in the bank. There are some people who live for their vacation or their job, and they'd be lost without it. Some of us hope for a new bike or to be a football player. Some of us hope for all of these things. Some of us for something else entirely. But if what we hope for isn't the best, then we need to raise our standards. We need to have something more to hope for. Bill and Harriet were going to find out what that was.
Well, I'm off to work, Harriet. If you move the furniture, leave a note on the door saying so, okay?
Okay, Bill. I'm just going to spend the day cleaning the house. Have a good day.
All right, well, I'm going to look forward to relaxing in my easy chair at the end of it. Oh, why should I try for a pie in the sky when I've got my easy chair? I cannot stand and I know it will always be there. When the doors pass me by, I won't even sigh, 'cause I've got my easy chair. Ah! Back at work. I still can't believe Harriet wouldn't move my chair. Oh, well.
Well, I better get to cleaning this place up. I think I'll put this over here. That looks much better. And then I'll put this back over here. And I'll put Bill's chair back where it was. As long as I remember to put a note on the door so it doesn't crash again. I think I'm going to buy some paint. That'll pretty this place up. I'll be back in lots of time to put a note in the door.
Harriet, want to have lunch today? I'm going shopping. We can do that too.
Okay, sounds nice, Hazel.
Okay.
So what are you going shopping for?
That was a long day. Oh, really hot on the back, too. I thought 5 o'clock would never come. In my easy chair. I wish Harriet understood why I depend on my chair so much. Oh, why should I try for pie in the sky when I've got my easy chair? I'm feeling pretty high, 'cause I know that by and by I'll be rocking in my easy chair.
Oh, my word, Hazel. Look at the time. I've got to get home.
Oh, why such a rush?
I've got to I'll get there before Bill does. I didn't get the sign up.
Sign?
I'll tell you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Easy chair. Home at last. And now, I'm gonna fly to my pie in the sky. Woohoo!
Wasn't like that, Bill.
You think this is funny because you don't understand why I depend on my chair so much.
It shouldn't be what you live and hope for.
I don't say anything about you moving or rearranging the furniture.
It's important to me. I want a nice home and family. It's more to hope for than a chair.
To you.
But it still isn't enough.
Oh, great. Henry's here.
I couldn't help it over here, you guys. You're awfully loud.
Sorry about that.
This is embarrassing.
But what do you mean hoping for a nice home and family isn't enough? It's more to hope for than a chair.
To you.
Things that are important to one might not mean anything to another, and vice versa. But if what we hope for, the thing we live for and depend on, isn't the best, then we have to raise our standards.
But what is the highest thing to hope for? What's the thing we should be living for and depending on?
God.
Here we go.
Oh, come on, Bill. Just think. What lasts? A chair, a nice home, a job, a paycheck. All these things can come and go, but they can't be depended on. They change.
He's right. It's time we raised our standards.
But God is a crutch.
If you want to say that, I guess he is, because he made us to need him. And when all else fails, he's still there waiting to hold us up. So if you want to say he's a crutch, I suppose he is. But I'd say that's love.
Well, maybe God will listen to you. You're a good man, Henry.
I already told you, Bill, I'm not a good man and I'm not a bad one. I've simply been accepted by him because I've accepted God to be the Lord of my life. And he's given me something to hope and live for.
And what was that, Henry?
Him.
That's what I want to do.
What about you, Bill?
I say it's time I raise my standards.
Come on, let's pray. He'll listen, I promise.
All right.
What are you depending on? What do you live for and hope for? If it isn't God, why don't you raise your standards? Because he made you to need him, and you'll see when everything else fails you, he'll still be there holding you up. And that's really not a crutch. It's love.
Come on inside, Henry. Let's talk some more.
Yeah, I feel like a new man.
You sure do.
See, now, the highest hope you can live for is God himself.
Yeah, anything else just isn't good enough, no matter how good it sounds.
That's right. I think it's time to raise my standards.
Me too.
Well, then let's tell God that, and he'll guide you all through your life.
Okay.
Dear Father, we thank you that we can acknowledge you in all our ways, and you will direct our paths. And we just...
What's going on, AJ?
We just came back from Dirk's, and there's these... I wanted to show you this tape. Yeah, this is the one. It backs up what Dirk said.
Oh, boy.
It's really good.
Oh, I'm so excited. Maybe this one will...
Hands. Hands help us. We need them to say hello, to say goodbye, to make things, shape things, to pray. And maybe more than anything, we need our hands to hold on. There are many kinds of hands. Big hands, little hands, fat hands, and skinny ones. They come in every color. Shape, size. They tell us a lot about each other. A laboring man has calloused hands. A pianist usually has very long fingers. A secretary's hands can almost fly. And a surgeon has hands that are very, very steady. Everyone's hands are different, but we all need hands that are strong, so we can be useful, dependable, so that we can hold on. You wouldn't trust a weak person to carry something valuable. Someone who couldn't hold on. God has hands. He wants you to put your life in them. He will lead you and guide you and hold on to you. They are big hands, big enough to hold the whole world, and strong hands, so strong that nothing and no one can ever snatch you out of them.
All right.
It's good to know that we can depend on God for everything.
That's for sure.
Are you feeling a lot better now?
Yes, I'm feeling much better now, thanks, Gert.
Great.
We don't have any time today to read letters, but I do have something very important to show you.
What's that?
Our address.
Oh, wow.
Because we do like to get your letters. AJ?
And another thing to remember, you can depend on God. He'll never let you down because he's the reason you're living.
That's right.
Looking around, trying to find some answers to all the questions in my mind. Why am I here? What was I ever made for? Where am I going?
Friends at Fanshawe Pioneer Village in London, Ontario, for allowing us to tape today's dramas there. Yeah. We went on a tape ride together. Yeah, they were really fun.
Oh, there's one more thing I need to tell you.
What's that?
We're getting a lot of letters without return addresses on them.
That's right.
When you write us and ask for songbooks or other stuff, please remember to include your return addresses.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
See you
We
now.
love you.